Hello, guys. Happy Sunday.
We're here.
Sorry for moving it up an hour, and this show will be a little bit shorter than usual because I've got to run wedding errands because it's like 20 days from now. And
Does that feel like, are you freaking out?
no, not really. Everything's going to be fine. Way less
Yeah.
people are coming, which is actually great.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to buy a new dress. Mine did not fit and cannot be altered. So that's not fun.
Bummer.
So I'm like, and I'm anti-diet culture, but I'm doing Whole30 right now just to, I don't know, feel good about myself that day.
Sure.
But I do have to like do all these like little things. But I decided since there's less people, I will have board games there, and maybe buy a sword. I think there should be a sword.
I mean, absolutely.
I want to have
agree.
it in pictures. I want to cut the cake with it.
Yeah.
I think that'd
Do
be fun.
it.
But anyways, this
Love
is not
that.
about my wedding. We're talking about comic books.
Yeah.
And before we do that, we should talk about where you should get your comic books, or we recommend you get your comic books. Our favorite, InStockTrades.com. Not just our sponsor. We were already buying all our books from there pretty much anyways.
Mm-hmm.
We have just been so lucky for them to bestow upon us their word,
Absolutely.
where you can get your books up to 50% off, sometimes more because that sale page be crazy.
Mm.
And if you spend at least $50 and you live in the US, you get that shipment for free.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
The best shipping. Go check them out. You're right, though. That front page, check out the front page right now. There's so many great deals. Over 50% off on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You got to love it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So good. So, Halls and Reads Day.
It's time.
Also, our schedule's going to be a little wonky this month. Not unusual for us, but
Yeah.
some things have come up. And also, again, a wedding. So,
Important.
we'll let you know when we can. But thank you for all who hung out with us and like talked about our goals and like reading what we're reading for the year and stuff. So that helped. I have a couple of things that I hauled.
Show
Would
me.
you like to see them?
Please.
The first one's a gift.
Ooh.
Scotty G sent me this because he's an angel.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Batman by Paul Dini, and you know that I'm not a big Batman person, but I love Paul Dini.
Yeah.
So
I like that cover.
I think this is gonna work. Yeah, it's pretty, right?
It's a good cover.
This is a big old boy.
Okay.
I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, you could use that as a weapon too. So
Yeah, I
double
could.
whammy.
I'll bring that to my wedding. I'll have no bouquet. I'm just carrying omnibuses. Like,
okay, love that though. You have to now.
Also, a thing that I bought. I have Wolverine and the X-Men now. Now we can read it.
That's exciting. That's a very exciting.
I read part of it and I really liked it. So
Good.
This is one I've always wanted to own. So when it came up for pre-order, even though I have no business. Oh my god. Elliot, shut up. I know. Shut up.
Is it real?
I cooked a shrimp burger, okay, and it got a little smoky. And the fan above our microwave, it doesn't like fan under it, it fans above it. Above it is like cabinets. So it's pointless.
Oh.
And I can't lower the windows because it's a thunderstorm.
That sucks.
We're gonna be fine. Anyways, we'll read the X-Men. Also, I hope I brought it back here. Where are you? Did I move you? Where'd you go? Are you up there? I know, this is riveting. All right, well, I will just tell you what it is because I didn't put it back down here. I got the new Horizon Zero Dawn comic book.
Nice.
I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it now that I finished Horizon Forbidden West. And I treated myself to fine print finally.
Nice.
By Shapen Sejic. And I liked it. I mean, obviously, it's not. If you like Sunstone, you'll probably like this as well. So it's a little. I mean, it's interesting still because that one's about the succubi, but it's great because it starts off with that story about the woman who summons a succubi, right? And he's like, "All right, well, I'm here to please you." And she's like, "No, I'm not into that though." He's like, "Well, no, okay, well, I'll show you." It's like, "No, I literally Like I'm sex averse. It's not even thought for me. But I do write novels. I do write romance novels and stuff. Like maybe you could help me out with that. And they just like become romance. So
That's
the underworld is
funny.
in turmoil because they're like, we can't do this. Like,
properly doing your
okay,
job.
Elliot, Moose is with me under my legs. Okay, you don't know what Moose is doing. Moose is with me. I can see the smoke from across the ocean. Save the tacos. Absolutely, you can. I loved it. So that was it. I hauled things.
Fantastic. Love that. Can I show you my haul?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here it is.
Yay!
Nothing.
I love it because my imagery was a little delayed, so I was like, I think she's probably motioning to nothing. Doesn't that just mean it's like a total dick, just like.
I wondered. I was like, I get it. It's not a funny joke, but
I thought it was a really funny joke.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing at all.
Hey,
I got a prose novel nobody cares about. That's it.
Usually it's me.
Like February was weird for me. I didn't have a job, so
yeah. But now you've got a job. You start tomorrow. With regular hours. And you know what that means, people in the chat? That means that Kristan and I can probably see each other.
100%. I don't know how are we going to function.
I don't know. Hopefully, just like the ability for us to like visit each other.
Just knowing that I can plan weekends and not have them ruined.
I want a sleepover.
Is crazy to me. Yeah.
I want a sleepover. Can you come over and have a sleepover? Jessica's invited too. And we just kick our feet back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
gonna go.
That. Yeah, we need that.
And I'll buy us matching pajama sets because that's how excited I am about it.
Love that for us. Yeah, April. Hopefully I will see you in April. We have to plan that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's gonna happen.
See each other like with your eyes. Love that for you guys. We love that for us too.
Thank you so much.
Because every time we see each other, it's as if we've been best friends forever.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess we've been doing this forever.
It's different. It's been a long time.
Because some people talk fine, online and then in person. They're like, which is me with a lot of people. But then I see you and I'm like,
even the first time you were here, like, it was very fun, and that was fairly early on-ish.
Yeah, it was.
Back in the days of three of us, even. Yeah.
I know, right? Remember that?
It's a little different.
So long.
It's a little different, yeah.
Hang out, have fun, save animals. Nice house. Listen, sometimes I use some oil in the pan, okay?
I mean,
and apparently that's too much. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, you need it, really.
Hey, I read the Me You Love in the Dark trade today, and it's really good. I want to read it so bad.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's good to hear. Thank you for sharing that. I want to know what everybody else has been reading too, or hauling. Please tell us.
I read something. Well, I read Fine Print, which I loved. Mm-hmm. But also, I got back into my webtoons.
Ooh.
And I read all of, where is it so I can remember the title? True Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 187 episodes, as they call it. And I love it. It's about this girl who, like, in middle school, she was made fun of because she has, like, a lot of acne. And she's not very, like, conventionally beautiful. So they all give her a lot of hard time. And so she decided one break she saw one of those, like, dramatic transformations where somebody, like, gets really good at makeup and you, like, look like a different person. And so she tries that and starts this whole new life for herself, basically, where people don't know what she really looks like because of the makeup. And then ends up in this, like, love triangle. And, like, the guy who, like, he falls in love with her before she even sees her with makeup on, because he sees her buying, like, Junji Ito manga at the bookstore. Oh. And she's got no makeup on. She looks like a little gremlin. And he likes her from that moment. Aww. And keeps going back to the bookstore. We find out a little bit later, but, like, that's basically what happens. And it's really sweet.
Called
I really
True
like it.
Beauty. So you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read that. I'm writing it down.
And I just absorbed it.
Love that.
I finally got my copy of Many Deaths of Layla Starr. I need to read it after all the good reviews. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was good.
Really fun. Fangirlz was now once a power of 3, but now a power of 2. Charmed reference. To me, it's a Charmed reference.
Maybe.
Man, I love Charmed.
I never watched it.
Really? That's forever. You know, it's not too late.
I know.
You know?
I wonder. I'm like, would that hold up? Because it obviously aligned with my interests.
I think so. I think you'll enjoy, because it's the same era of all the other things we like. You'll enjoy it. Because you'll be able to see past any like poor jokes or anything they make because it's of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I even liked a new Charmed for a little bit, anyways. I hated that like the lesbian character was kind of like one of those like the feminist stereotype that's not really good. Which I always hate when they're like, oh, she's a feminist, she's a buzzkill. And so then if you say you're a feminist later, people have that image of you getting mad about things that don't matter. And so I was like, really?
That's a bummer.
Did you have to?
Yeah.
Do that to the lesbian character? Okay. But I love Charmed. What about the rest of you guys? What you reading? What you gonna read?
Yeah, also, thank you, Rose Gray, for the congrats. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Oh, Hayden cares about the prose novel.
Well, maybe I should haul it. What do you think? Yeah.
Hey, tell us about it.
Well, I actually did show this to Maddie, so Maddie already knows. Back when I got it. Let's see here. I was like, I know that's near me. It's called Manhunt. Look at this cover.
So good.
I picked it up on the cover alone, but it also on the side it says, "The end of the world is nuts."
That's so good.
Come on now.
That's so good.
And the back of the book, it's basically like two people spend their days traveling the ravaged New England coast, hunting feral men and harvesting their organs in a gruesome effort to ensure they'll never face the same fate. Okay. And then there's like, I don't know, they're navigating murderous turfs.
Yeah.
Billionaire bunker brat and awkward relationship dynamics. Look. I kept reading such good reviews and I kept seeing this pop up. And then like a local bookstore had it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go support them and get this because come on, y'all. Doesn't that sound great?
It sounds so good.
It aligns with a lot of our interests. I don't know about it sounds like I don't know if it's gonna be like really gross horror. I haven't like dived into that a lot.
Let me know.
But yeah, so there's a line that I'm like, I don't know how I feel, but I'm gonna read it. It's gonna happen.
So Cal hauled too much this week on top of going to my local comic store. I ordered a lot online. I might have a problem. Hey, you know.
We want to know all about your problem. Tell us everything.
Currently halfway through 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton.
Yeah. Do you love it?
I haven't read it yet, but anything that supports my boys. As if they're my boys. I don't know why I have weird ownership over them. But every time like the local convention posts about one of them being there, I always post some ridiculous comment under it.
Love that.
I haven't read anything this week. I've been playing Elden Ring. Nice.
Keep hearing people loving it.
I personally will play it. But I like to watch Elliot play because he gets more into it. Because I've been busy. Ooh. All right, this is not a haul or a read, but we do our watch and plays here too. So I canceled HBO. I'm trying to be like more financially responsible and like if I'm not using a service for a while, cancel it, switch something else. So I did get Apple Plus finally because everyone's like, you have to get it. Because I need to watch Dickinson. I know. And everyone's been like, watch Ted Lasso. You've got to watch Ted Lasso. And I was like, okay. So we did. Oh my God, they were right. They were so right.
I keep hearing that too.
It was like the show was made for me and Elliot. Like, and it was like a little sports anime.
Love that.
You would love it. It's so good. It's so good. And I'm in love with like the main woman in the cat. She's got me feeling a way. I don't know how to deal with it, but I want to look like her when I'm that age, but also I don't want to marry her, you know? But oh man, that show is so wholesome and funny and full of puns and it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, I feel like, I canceled HBO a few months back, actually. I'm like, maybe I should do Apple Plus because I haven't done that. I keep wanting to watch Ted Lasso. There's also, what is that morning show? I want to
Oh
watch that.
yeah. And Severance is really good. Have you heard about that one?
No.
So it's Adam Scott from Parks and Rec, who I
Okay.
have been obsessed with for years.
The best. Yes.
You
Since
know,
Boy Meets World, right?
He's my type.
Remember when he was on Boy Meets World?
Yes, of course I do.
Yes, of course you do.
Of course I do. So like in Severance, they basically split up their like mind. So when they go to the minute they enter the workplace, they don't remember their life outside of there. And the minute they leave the workplace, they don't remember what happened at work. So basically there's like a part of you that only exists at work, only has memory of work, no past memory, nothing. It's like they woke up there. They know that their outer self, their outie, sent them there to work, but they only exist there. But there's something really it's really like eerie. It is very cool. There's only like 5 episodes out right now, but I am like, this is made for me. It's so cool. Christopher Walken's in it too.
Fun.
You would love it. I think it's worth it. There's some really good stuff on there, right? Like, and I think if you just binge through it, you know, then you can cancel it. So
yeah, I may have to this month or next month. It's my aim.
I recommend it. Ted Lasso will raise your spirits. Also, Reed would love it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've already talked about it. We're like, we have to watch that because we know we're both.
It was made for me and Elliot, which I know also means it's made for you too. The whole time, I know you'll feel the same way I do. I'll be like, this is my precious boys, my precious adult football players.
I love that.
Is that Godzilla tee you're wearing?
Oh, it is actually a Reptar tee.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, they're at the bottom. It's like a comic Reptar. I don't know.
So cute.
I like it.
Well, man, we suck this time.
Well, yeah. You talked about reads. You want to know what I've read?
Yeah.
I've read one manga this month.
I was waiting for you to go like this.
Thankfully, I've read one. But you know what? I don't know where I put it, so I just have to tell you what it's called, which is called The Girl I Want Is So Handsome. I showed Maddie this one. It was great. It was so good. So you got to read it. It's about this girl. They're in high school. I guess they're in high school. And one of the girls, the one who's so handsome, is on the basketball team. And she runs into this other girl who's like just really excited about everything, right? And doesn't know anything about basketball. Somehow gets roped into joining the team because she wants to get to know this girl who's so handsome. And she joins the team. She's terrible. And they're like, well, you could be our manager. So then she becomes the manager. And then it's about that whole dynamic. And it was just really cute, fun Yuri that I loved. So I read that. Yeah.
You know, it's good to have a little feel good.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Well, we may even end this at 10:30 today, which will be fine.
I mean,
sometimes it's a short show. I guess we can kind of remind you guys of what our schedule for this the month. So our next book we'll be reading is Moon Knight by Jeff Lemire, followed by, let me open my Google Drive account.
Which I did already read this, and I'm just not talking about it yet because we're going to have a whole show about it.
I also have some issues finding it.
Is it not on...
I'm not sure that it's on Marvel Unlimited.
Well.
So I'm going to check Comixology and see what my options are there, but
I'll check that right now for you.
I'm also bad at searching Marvel Unlimited. So next is Moon Knight by Lemire, then Rocco's Modern Life, and then Whole Cake Part 1. So it'll be a fun little month. And then next we have longer stuff.
Did we decide on Rocco? Did you find out if you can find it?
I could get the first volume, if that's enough.
Okay.
Unless the Rugrats comic is easier. Let me see.
Well, I think they're both like 3. Maybe there's only 2 Rugrats.
Let's see. I can get more of Rugrats.
Okay.
So we could do...
you know what we could read? What shows... are you looking at Comixology? Is that what you're looking at?
No, I have Amazon open.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I forget what the Lost Coin...
James, I don't. James, I don't, and I've been so productive by everything else in my life, and I still don't have that overeating reader schedule. I know it's bad. I've got to do it today. I should already have it done. It's so bad. Anyways, continue.
I'm trying to see what you're finding. It's hard to search Rugrats. It's like all this other stuff comes up. Oh, here it is. Well, okay, so there's the main series of Rugrats, which I think is great. But there's also The Last Token. I don't know if you remember me talking about this, which is like
graphic novel.
Yeah, and it's like Rugrats, but Lord of the Rings.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's get that.
And it's them in an arcade.
Mm-hmm. I want that.
Yeah, it's
Say
just
no
like
more.
It's so great, and it's a little boy, it's a little baby, but it's great, and it's like it's
And it's good to have short ones this month because
Yeah. So if you want to do that one,
yeah, I ordered it.
Yeah, cool. You're like it's already done. So
I did it. We'll do that. Perfect.
I'll write that down. Cool. Good all right,
deal.
yeah. Anybody else who wants it is on Amazon. Maybe on Comixology. Moon Knight Lemire is on Comixology, by the way. So
okay, thank you, because I was having a time. Kristan, are you excited for the Gwenpool Omni that was announced?
I'm so excited.
I didn't know that was announced.
It was like recent. Yeah, I'm thrilled. So excited. I know there's some people like, that group. They were just like, "What's this about?" Okay, don't care. And I'm like,
I really like Gwenpool.
Yeah,
she's fun. I think she's
it's
different.
So fun. It's so fun, and it's not like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are just judging that based on her appearance, as so many things, right?
Which
but it's
is
like
so silly because if you think about it, like why are you cool with Deadpool but you're not cool with Gwenpool?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because they're both ridiculous in a good way. But yeah, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for it. I never got any of the trades because I'm like, it's going to happen one day. So the only thing, I've talked a lot with Jess about this on our show, OmniDog and OmniCat, but I have like the best design for a spine. I know they're not going to do it. They're never going to do it. But it needs to be bright pink, 1, okay? 2, Gwenpool needs to be like pulling her name, so like some of it's bigger than others.
Yeah.
And all these other Gwenpools need to be like running up it or like, catapulting off of it or something. Like there needs to be a lot really going on. Yeah. Because it's silly and fun and there's, Because
I like when we had fun with the Ant-Man spine.
That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that. Yeah. It needs to be something like that.
I agree.
To convey how weird and different it is,
Absolutely.
But I bet it's not going to happen.
Also, please check out the Rugrats rebooted with the twins' mom being fully gay. I will eventually.
We need to watch that. Yeah.
We need to team up with like. We'll just go back and forth about who's getting which subscription. I'll give you my Apple Plus login, and then you can. It's perfect. We just switch. Done.
Yeah.
Because I need to watch Star Trek because like. I haven't watched Discovery, and I need to because Tig Notaro's in it, and I love Tig Notaro a lot.
And I hear it's great.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely a spine that breaks the fourth wall. It needs to be. It needs to work on it.
Exactly.
If they don't do the same as Venom and call it Gwen Omnibus, I'm not buying it.
You know what? They should call it that. Yeah, even on the spine breaking the fourth wall, like she could be saying, "Buy this book." Sure. She knows it's a book.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I say today we'll end it at like 10:30.
Okay, I'm in.
If that's okay, we'll have a longer show once I can talk to you later about it.
Yeah, totally.
And that way I can go drive through this mess of a thunderstorm outside.
Yeah, we're also going to be traveling today, and it's supposed to storm anytime. I actually haven't looked outside, but I don't think it's doing anything yet. We're going to get that.
Maybe it's hitting us first.
Coming this way, I guess.
Lame.
Yeah.
Wow, we're so boring today. Any other questions or anything else before we end the show?
Yeah, as far as like, is there anything like you're really hoping to get to for fun this month? I know you have a lot of show reading to do.
Man, I need to plan stuff for your new reader. I'm excited to read Wicked and Divine. I would have read all of it if it was more accessible cheaply to do.
Yeah.
But it's just not.
It's good.
Yeah, and I'm really excited.
I've read like half of it.
One thing I am wondering, because you and I picked up together, and I've been kind of carrying around waiting until I have a time to read it, is Boys Run the Riot.
Yeah.
So that, I think if I read anything this month, it'll be short manga stuff or like webtoons. Because honestly, that's the chillest thing. Because on top of that, I'm also have like events I'm planning for work. So
I think that's my plan too.
How are you sticking with your year-long track or year-long plan? Are you still on track?
If you're referring to like our Goodreads goals, I am behind from February because I didn't read anything.
Let me see. According to my reading challenge on Goodreads, it says I'm 2 books behind schedule, but I only put 150 books on there.
Yeah,
that's what I did last year too. So
I decreased mine this year. Mine was ultimately 600 last year. I hit it, but it was hard. I went to 500 this year. Like I said, February kicked me behind. I'm hoping now that I have a job and I'm like not constantly stressing about that. Hopefully, hopefully I keep it.
Well, there's something we said for once you have like a regular schedule, it's going to be a lot easier for you to. You don't have to worry about your like sleep being really wonky.
Yeah.
So that'll help a lot too. Stress.
Well, the whole last month, so the beginning of the month I got laid off, and then I was just like every day I felt like I had to apply for like I don't know how many jobs. I had to like do all these things. Reading was just impossible. It was just really hard for me to focus. So I'm hoping, now that I have the biggest stressor in my life a little calmed down, I can pick some other stuff up. But I think that's a good idea about manga. Just like pick up a lot of that and like.
It's a good manga month.
Yeah.
It's like Hayden saying over here, like sticking to Super Sun's reread. Need some wholesome stuff while the world goes to shit. Yeah, it's just
that's hard too.
Give yourself, do what you can, obviously, to do whatever like you can support what's happening in Ukraine, what's happening in your local government, because we have some stuff happening here that's really not great either in Kentucky. But also take time to take care of yourself, because you're not going to be a good activist supporter of anything if you don't give yourself something.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm thinking one thing I want to focus on picking up is Blue Period. I read the first volume of that manga.
That's on the anime's on Netflix too.
Oh yeah? Oh, cool. Okay, I'll have to try to watch that. I love the first manga, and I have the other 2 after that. I know there's more now, but I really liked it, so I'm gonna have to go back into
that. Reading Robin and Batman by Lemire. Does he have a Batman thing?
I didn't know he did. I didn't know.
I cheated my reading challenge. I read an audiobook, put trade paperback in Goodreads. You know what? I think that's fine.
Look.
That's not cheating.
No.
I think a lot of books in one book.
However you want to do Goodreads is your call. And I think anybody trying to gatekeep Goodreads for people is some nonsense. Don't do that.
All right. We're going to end it early so I can get on the road. But we'll update you. I'm talking to Kristan today. We'll update you on Twitter. You're following us there.
Absolutely.
What our schedule is going to be. I'll try to make a graphic. No promises. But yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with us this morning. I hope you have a good day. I hope you treat yourself to something fun, something relaxing today.
Maybe
we were that for you.
Treat yourself to a book. Go to instocktrades.com. Yeah. Buy yourself something nice. Deals on the front page.
Yeah. All right.